Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Trent here. First of all, I want to start off by thanking all of you people for giving me such good feedback, for like insane support over the past week. I started uploading like a week ago on my YouTube, like, you know, for BFA, and you guys have been smashing it, liking, commenting, like subscribing. I've never expected it to be this big, so thank you guys so much. And you know, obviously keep writing like what you want to see for videos next, because I'm actually taking notes of that and I'm gonna apply that in the future. But now I made you guys a video of how to play against Windwalker Monks, and I especially made this video because Windwalkers are insanely strong right now. You're gonna see them all the time on the ladder, so I thought, why not, I'm gonna help you guys with a video on how to counter them, how to play against them, and I hope you guys will learn from it. And there's a lot of information. I'm gonna do like a commentary like I did on the previous video because it was highly requested, you guys liked it, so I'm gonna continue doing that. So yeah, if you guys are ready, let's jump right into it, boys. Okay guys, so here you see I'm playing against Resto Druid Windwalker Monk, and how I'm gonna be doing this video is I'm gonna be talking over the gameplay that I recorded yesterday, and it was live on my Twitch, by the way. But doing it this way, I am allowed to explain every single move that I make, every mistake that I make, every good play that I make, so you guys learn and understand on what you have to look out for when you play against Windwalker X, you know, any healer. So you can see I'm already picking off, like starting with taking rain from above. In this matchup, I decided to play with Foul Blade, Demon Blade, Straw of Ruin, Netherwalk, First Blood, Master of the Glaive, and Momentum. Why I don't play with the Demonic is because against this comp, I'm kiting a lot, and I like to have a slow on the Windwalker because I could play Foul Rupture. It could be more offense against the rest of the Druid, but I'm playing with a Priest now, so I need to slow the Windwalker, and I need to have my Momentum. I take my Momentum because I want the 5-second cooldown reduction on Vengeful Retreat. And also, I won't actually have a lot of burst uptime on the Windwalker. You won't see me being on him consistently as I would be playing with Demonic. When I play Demonic, I'm gonna be very aggressive, gonna be cleaving, gonna be hitting them, being on top of them. But against the Windwalker, you gotta run a lot. So let's start the video. It's a pretty cool video. So what I'm already saying, like I can hear myself, like, so what I'm already saying is I'm literally saving my Metamorphosis for Touch of Death. And a very nice thing to know about Metamorphosis, when you actually fly in the air, you actually become immune to all damage. So when he casts Touch of Death on me, and it becomes like 3, 2, 1, when it's about to burst on me, I will Meta Leap in the air, and that will prevent me from taking any damage. You'll see that later on in the clip. So the Druid came out. I'm actually playing with the Holy Paladin, my mistake. I'm gonna get CC'd here. I'm just gonna sit it, I'm not triggering anything because he still has his pop ready. So I see that he leg sweeps my healer, pops Touch of Death on him, and I'm actually gonna get recloned. So I know, you know, he already popped all of his bursts on my healer. I can go to the Windwalker because of this as well. So I see Fist of Fury. I didn't see that my healer actually had melee wings up, so I tried to prevent this Fist of Fury on my healer. Unfortunately, it broke. I should have paid more attention. Like I don't know if I could have really noticed, but it was unfortunate that it broke. So I get disarmed here. I try to slow him down with Vengeful Retreat. I can stack up on my healer because he does not have leg sweep ready. Whenever a monk has leg sweep ready, you don't want to stack up ever again, ever. And if you will go to the monk, you will try to bait his leg sweep with blade dance, and you'll see that later on in the clip as well. So I'm trying to stack them up here. I'm looking for a double stun. This is why you don't stack up on people when they have a double stun ready. So I'm kiting, using my Vengeful Retreat to remove the slows, taking distance. So he has leg sweep ready. I use my blade dance. I'm moving away as well to the healer so he does not double stun us there. Even though that the druid might be the worst target, or if the monk has like no karma, or even if he's low HP, I will not go for the monk. Because if you get a double stun, it's either guaranteed you're gonna use a defensive or you're gonna have to trinket. So the druid uses leap and a meta on him, which forces him to use Iron Bark, and he has no bark skin either. So what I'm doing at this point, I'm literally just gonna stay on the druid to force pressure because he doesn't have any skins. So he pops his tree form because I literally sat on him through Iron Bark and Bark Skin. My healer is literally at the other side of the map. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit on the druid and just make him force more cooldowns. And as you can see, he pops his tree form. I instantly imprison it, and he also pops innovate. So I try to consume magic it first. I won't get it, but then I will use my blood of ratio to purge it again. So I got it. He disarms me. So I'm just gonna I-beam him instead. So I get cloned here, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. My healer is in the perfect spot. Keeping it slow on him. So I see that the rest of the druid is actually drinking now. So I'm going to retreat towards him. Stop his drink. Okay, so I stopped the druid's drink. I can see that the leg sweep is 1 second on cooldown. And I have my kill snow already. So I'm gonna try to stun them before he can stun me in this little moment. You can see I will just kill snow both of them. So he uses his bark skin. And I just try to double I-beam them. Try to leg sweep like all the time on cooldown. And a little thing you could see there. Let me put it back. What you can see here is I see that the rest of the druid is low. His bark skin is almost about to fade out. He doesn't have any holds. I have pressure on him. But what do? I move away because I see that my healer is not in line of sight. If I would have chased a druid there, and I would have gone leg sweep behind, the healer would not have been able to help me out. So I get a cheeky kick. I still try to stay away from the monk because he has all of his cooldowns ready. So at this point, I'm actually trying to bait the leg sweep. I push in, I blade dance, but you know, he gets a clone off before, he did not leg sweep me. So I know he's going to heal up and he's going to set up. He's like also positioning himself right for me. So I'm going to rain from above his leg sweep so he doesn't, you know, he cannot set up a burst on me because my healer is literally at the other side of the map. So I'm going to fly in the air, he uses his leg sweep, and we're completely fine. So Druid is drinking here. So as you can see, like, just TLDR, as a Demon Hunter, you gotta know your ins and outs. I think that's like what defines a good player from a bad player, because you cannot overextend. You need to know your limits, you need to know your cooldowns, you need to know your healer's cooldowns, you need to look at your healer's position. So I see the monk is coming towards me again. What do? I just run away, you know? And he has a... and the druid had a bash ready as well, so if I would have stayed, the druid could have bashed me, the monk would have came here, and they would have still popped on me. So I'm not pushing in. So at this point, I see Touch of Death is being popped on me. So I'm trying to run. I then retreat out. So look at my HP, right? This is 0 seconds, I'm full HP. I'm going to meta back in order to not take any damage for Touch of Death, because my healer is CC'd. So I meta leap to Touch of Death, it's over, I'm still full HP, just to know, so you guys know you can do these kind of plays. Okay, so we get a nice Horge on the druid here, and we can go offensive right away too. They basically use their pop without any damage, they didn't get any benefit from their cooldowns, and we actually forced Trinket here, we forced Celestial Guardian, whatever, we forced Karma, and my healer actually bops off the Karma, so we can just go through. I imprison the druid here. I see the druid has no trinket, so I stun him. Meanwhile, my pala is still on him. We get double leg sweep, we trinket, he bobs himself, he gets super low, and they literally use Iron Bark. They use every single ability in the book. So at this point, we can just go offensive because they don't have anything. And we're basically trying to win the game here. My healer got cloned. So what do? I kite right away. I see he gave me a freedom because he knows he's about to get CC'd. And he knows I'm gonna have to start running. So he gave me freedom right away. I go around the pillar. I just keep kiting. I see he gets a reclone, so doesn't really matter. Monk uses freedom. I'm just running around the pillar. I stop the clone. But the druid is drinking actually there. I couldn't get him out because I did not have I-beam or a blade dance. So here you could see as well. Let me turn it back for a second. You see that the monk has leg sweep ready. He hovers over to the paladin. I know he has leg sweep ready. So if I actually even want to get close to the monk while being on top of the paladin, my first ability I have to do is blade dance. So you can see I'll just hover towards him. I see the monk moves towards me in order to get a better position. I press blade dance. He leg sweeps. I dodge it. And we're perfectly fine. He's going even for me, you know. His point was to go for me. But now we get a double stun. I use my blur here because the monk uses Serenity. I'm purging the druid's innovate because he's in tree form. He's gonna lose a lot of mana. So at this point, I don't really think about going too offensive because it's tree form anyway. I'm not gonna be able to kill. So another touch of death is being cast on me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna meta leap it again. Even though the healer actually sacrificed me, he didn't have to because I literally meta leaped it again. To get a Hodge on the healer, just double I-beam them. And that's it. You can see basically like the entire game I was playing defensive, but because I was playing so careful and so cautious and I wasn't actually allowing them to gain any momentum in the game, we just dampened that team and we just win by default later on. So that's just an example of how to play against Windwalker. And actually, oh, look at those boots, I even got 390. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what class you guys actually struggle against more. I can actually make an in-depth video on how you counter their abilities, how you position yourself against them. So just let me down in the comment section below. And once again guys, I really appreciate all the great support I've gotten over the past days. Like, thank you guys so much. Also, so many subscribers on Twitch from people from YouTube. I never thought that it would actually you guys would actually want to watch all these videos. So I really appreciate it a lot, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video. It's gonna be up soon. I'm gonna be uploading consistently because you guys are just amazing. So I hope you guys learned, and if you have any more questions, put it in the comments. Peace.